Quote Retreat by Sandor. One quote, one reflection, one thought that could bring a moment of light and energy to your day. Join me as we take a look at today's quote. The quote is by Alicia Vikander, born 1988. It reads, "The mere fact of being able to call your job your passion is success in my eyes." Let's take a moment together to explore the messages within this quote. Power. It's something we think we understand. But what if the very act of doubting our power is what makes us powerless? That's exactly what literary giant Alice Walker suggested when she wrote one of her most profound observations about human nature.
That's such an interesting way to frame it, especially considering Walker's own journey from rural Georgia to becoming a Pulitzer Prize winner. Her perspective on power came from lived experience.
You know what's fascinating about Walker's story? She faced multiple barriers that could have convinced her she was powerless. Growing up in the segregated South, suffering an accident that partially blinded her at age 8. Yet she went on to become the first Black woman to win the Pulitzer Prize for fiction.
The way she transformed those challenges into fuel for her writing is remarkable. The Color Purple wasn't just a novel, it became this cultural phenomenon that forced society to confront uncomfortable truths about racism, abuse, and female empowerment.
And here's what really strikes me about Walker's approach. She didn't just write about injustice, she actively confronted it. During the civil rights movement, she was out there registering voters in Mississippi during some of the most dangerous periods. That's real power in action.
That makes me wonder about how she developed her understanding of intersecting forms of oppression. She was addressing these connections long before intersectionality became a mainstream concept.
Oh, exactly! And you know what's really interesting? In 1983, she actually coined the term womanism because she saw how traditional feminism often failed to address the specific experiences of women of color. Instead of accepting that limitation, she created an entirely new framework.
The way she combined literary excellence with activism really set her apart, didn't it? I mean, winning both the Pulitzer Prize and the National Book Award for The Color Purple, while actively challenging societal norms.
Well, that's what makes her quote about power so relevant today. She understood that power isn't just about external authority. It's about recognizing our own capacity for change. Like how she used her platform to address environmental justice way before it became a mainstream conversation.
Speaking of platforms, how do you think the film adaptation of The Color Purple impacted her message about personal power?
That's such a crucial point. The film, starring Whoopi Goldberg and Oprah Winfrey, brought these complex themes to millions who might never have picked up the book. And now, with the new musical adaptation, we're seeing these messages reach yet another generation.
You know what's really powerful about her legacy? The way she's influenced multiple generations of writers and activists, showing them that their voices matter.
And that influence continues to grow. Her essays in Search of Our Mother's Gardens are being discovered by new readers who are finding fresh relevance in her discussions about creativity and resistance in marginalized communities.
The way she connects personal transformation with social change is really something special.
You know what really stands out to me? How Walker consistently demonstrated that power isn't just about having authority, it's about recognizing our ability to affect change, no matter how small it might seem at first. She showed this through her writing, her activism, and her daily life.
So what do you think is the most important lesson we can take from her understanding of power?
Well, I think it's the recognition that power isn't something that's given to us. It's something we already have, but often fail to recognize. Walker's life shows us that when we acknowledge our power and choose to use it wisely, we can create ripples that transform into waves of change.
That really brings us full circle to her original quote about power, doesn't it?
Exactly right. And in today's world, where many feel overwhelmed by global challenges, her reminder about the nature of power and our responsibility to use it has never been more relevant. It's not just about having power, it's about recognizing it and choosing to act.
With that, we conclude this exciting episode. If you enjoyed this episode, I'd appreciate a like and a comment. Don't forget to subscribe. Thank you. Your support truly helps this channel grow. See you again tomorrow. Yours, Sandor.